Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot reading. I always ask you to choose the stone that draws you today, the one that resonates with your intuition, and then we begin. All right. I'll put the timestamps in the description box so you can find your stone quickly, and we'll begin with this very interesting banded stone. All right, so we have the Temperance Angel, we've got the Seven of Wands, and we've got the Six of Cups. All right, well, you know what? I think there's some reassurance here. You might feel like there's something that you're working hard to hang on to with the Seven of Wands. There's something where you're standing your ground, and you're doing it. It might be challenging, but you're doing it. That could be you're challenged by somebody else. That could be challenged by your own thoughts or other goals. You know, wands can be goals and purposes. So, but you are standing your ground. You are hanging in there. And the Temperance Angel is sort of, I feel like it's a reassuring kind of angel coming to say that you do have some angelic support. You do have help, and gradually, things will get easier. That's what I'm seeing there. Gradually, there will be more ease. Things will get easier. And, you know, if you're standing your ground, it's because you have a goal here. At the end of this path is a crown. And you're behaving temperately, you're behaving wisely. That's what Spirit wants you to know, I think. And the Six of Cups, that's a nostalgia card. That's just a nice card. It's a pleasant card. Cups upright are usually emotionally fulfilling kinds of cups, messages, feelings. So it can be looking back at good memories. It can be, it can be running into somebody that you've known for a very long time, or interacting with them, valuing those interactions, that kind of thing. So we've got some lovely cards here. I think Spirit wants to remind you, you do have angelic support and help, and gradually things are getting better and easier. All right, because you are behaving temperately. You're behaving wisely. All right. And I want to say, maybe not in all things. None of us are always behaving wisely in all things, but there's something important. There's some important things you're being wise about. Spirit wants to call your attention to. For those of you who chose the green stone, the green clear stone, we've got the Death card, we've got the King of Coins, and we've got the Knight of Coins. All right. So there's an end to something. And who knows what that is? I always say, you know, the Death card isn't literally death. Very, very, very rarely is it. But it is an end to things. And here we have the King of Coins, and we have the Knight of Coins. You know, those coins are all about stability of health and wealth. Now, because they're positive cards, I can't think, I'm feeling like the stability is here, that the message is it's there, and it's there because you are dependable. It's there because of your own habits. It's there because of your own ability to daily focus on work, increasing health and wealth, that kind of thing. And this could be your work, this could be routines that are just stabilizing and health promoting. And, you know, none of us are perfect. And I have to say that because whenever I see all these coins here, I think I might be reading for somebody who's pretty security loving. And someone who loves security usually has built up a fair amount of it. But they kind of tend to never feel like it's enough. So security loving people tend to always think, yes, I am dependably increasing my sources of security and stability and health and wealth, but I could be doing this and I could be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have to say that. So I think this is validating. I think you do have that. I think even if there's an end to something, I think Spirit is saying there is something about you with this Knight of Coins that reliably pushes forward on good days and bad, to do the things that provide stability and increase security. And that is why you have established that. The King of Coins is very solid, yes, and tends to lend a sense of security to those around him as well. So whatever is ending, I think Spirit wants to be reassuring and letting you know it's because of you. It's because of your habits, your work attitude, your work ethic. It's because of those things that you've got that security, that stable provision, and you will have it. For those of you who chose the clear quartz, the smoky quartz, we've got, actually it could be citrine now that I think about it. We've got no major arcana, so no huge earth-shattering kinds of days, but we've got the Ace of Coins, we've got the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. All right, I've been getting this card all the time lately in readings for all kinds of people. And I do think this has to do with being able to separate ourselves out and go in search of emotional fulfillment, sometimes all on our own. You know, Spirit is there for us, and we cannot see it with our eyes, but that source, Spirit, God, whatever you call that, is there for us and is a source of emotional fulfillment and is a source of our heart's desire. So often we're distracted and we're casting about and we're thinking, do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? Sometimes all we need to do is withdraw some and connect with Spirit and connect with ourselves and love ourselves. You know, we are eternal beings. There is an eternal wisdom inside of us. And for the moment, in this moment, inside of us, and that's all we need to find it, you know? So I think that's some encouragement, especially if there's internal conflict about something with this Five of Wands. If there's internal conflict or there's conflict around you or disagreement or debate around you, and this could be in your immediate environment, this can be on the television, you know, this can be anywhere, but sometimes too it's with these wands, they're very purposeful, they're very goal driven. Sometimes it's about, just this sort of scattered kind of internal conflict, and this is the answer to that, right? Sometimes we want to speed everything up and we need to slow everything down. So we have the Ace of Coins here. That's an opportunity coming, and Spirit is trying to bring an opportunity to you to feel greater security and perhaps to have, you know, coins are very practical, pentacles are practical help, perhaps to bring practical help and opportunity to increase your security. So I think that that kind of message might be what you receive if you take a little time out with yourself, you know, and Spirit, and find the desires of your heart. All right. For those of you who chose this pink stone, we've got the Ten of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Coins. Okay, no major arcana here, but it looks like it's sort of a description of the day. During some part of this day, you will be giving to others. Sometimes that's, you know, you're actually giving something or assistance or help, something to others. Sometimes it's lending them a sense of security by your presence, something reassuring. Ten of Wands, you may feel overburdened today. There just may be, and this is no major arcana, so this is today. Today you may feel like there's a whole bunch of things on your mind and you're walking forward. I got A, B, C, and D. I always feel like this is carrying around the mental to-do list in your head, because this guy can't even see through those wands. You know, and he's carrying it. He is strong. He's got muscles. He's going to carry it home. You know he is, but he feels overburdened. So I think this is coming in saying you might have to cut something away. You might have to take the victory and say, I cannot do all of these things today. You know, I can do this, I can do that, but I can't do everything. So you may cut away a couple of the goals or a couple of the priorities. It's okay. It's one day. It's one day. So I think Spirit is saying during this day, do not be afraid to, and maybe during this reading, to use your intellect, which is good with all these swords, your thoughts, your plans. These are plans. These are wands. That's it. These are goals. These are plans. So use your smart planning to think about how best to use the day and what you can cut away and what's your priority. See, people who, when we carry around our whole to-do list like that, or all our priorities in our brain, it's hard for us to remember which is the first priority. You know, so sometimes this kind of card is saying, take the victory in taking charge of your day and deciding what you want to cut away. And if you're listening to this later in the day, that could be for tomorrow too, or the next day and the next day. And then we have the 6 of coins. You may feel better at some point today when you're giving to others. All right. But I think this is a real take charge of your day kind of thing, and dispense with this. All right. Well, I thank you. Have a wonderful day today, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.